going to make ice cream today. It only has 4 ingredients and it does not have sweetened condensed milk. It is very easy to make and oh my goodness, is it delicious. I'm going to make a basic vanilla ice cream because from there you can put in your add-ins like your chocolate chips, you can make cookie dough, you can make strawberry ice cream. If you have your base of a very rich, delicious vanilla ice cream, you will need something that's called caster sugar. Caster sugar is your regular sugar that has been ground to a finer consistency. It is not powdered sugar, please don't use that. And it is not your regular granulated sugar. Heavy whipping cream, 1 egg, pasteurized, and you will need some pure vanilla extract. This is just regular granulated sugar. And I'm going to take just a tad bit more than 1/4 of a cup because when I grind it down, it's going to be a little bit finer. So I want to make sure I have enough. And I'm just going to put it into the coffee grinder. Put just a tad bit more in there, just to make sure I have enough. And now we're going to grind this up. See the difference in the textures. This one is a little bit more firmer and coarser than this one over here. Crack the egg in the middle if you can. Let that white run out. Then put the yolk in the other bowl. We're going to whisk the white until we have soft, medium peaks. And that's a soft peak. Now we want to add in a tablespoon of our caster sugar so that we can stabilize it. Make it so that it won't deflate. Okay. So just kind of sprinkle it around, then we're going to whisk again because the sugar is going to make it a little liquid. So we want to whisk it again until we have soft peaks again. And we have our soft peaks again. Now you can use a liquid measuring glass if you want. I'm using my 3rd measure. I'm just going to use 2 of them. Need to whip this heavy cream also into soft peaks. Okay, we have our heavy cream into soft peaks. Now to our heavy whipping cream, we're going to add all of our caster sugar that's left from us taking that 1 tablespoon, our egg yolk, and our vanilla extract. We need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now we're going to whisk this until it's in soft peaks. Okay, we have our soft peaks again. We are going to fold in our egg whites into the cream mixture. And as you can see, it's still in a soft peak. That's what that sugar added to it will do. So we want to put this in here. Just go ahead and put it in there. And then you must fold it in, not stir it, not beat it, not whip it, but fold it so it won't deflate. And by folding, I mean start at the edge away from you and bring it to you, turning it over. And you want to do this gently. Just keep doing it, folding it over just like that, gently until you don't see any streaks because you may not can see it on camera, but the egg white is very white. And the cream, because of the vanilla in the egg, is kind of yellowish, has a beige tint to it. So once you see it's well combined and there are no more streaks, then you know you folded it in correctly. And we are done. It doesn't take long. You need an airtight container. So we're going to put this in this plastic container and then smooth it over. Put it in your airtight container. Once you have it in your airtight container, you want to take the back of your spatula, that's why I cleaned it off, and smooth it out so it can be in one nice even layer. It doesn't have to be perfectly smooth. You just don't want it, it'll freeze more evenly this way. You don't want a big lump in the middle and nothing around the edges. So take your time, take the spatula, and just smooth it out just like that. Put it in the freezer. It needs to stay in the freezer for at least a minimum of 6 hours to overnight. So I'm going to put this in the freezer and we'll be back when it's time for a taste test. Okay, all frozen. And this is what we look like. All right, let's get us some out here so that we can do our taste test. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? Oh my goodness. Now I have a few little chocolate chunks here, and I'm going to crush them up a little bit just to sprinkle them on the outside. Okay, we are all done. Oh my goodness, look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? Ooh-wee. We got to do a taste test, y'all. Yes, I just tasted some, and I'm not saying anything yet. Oh my goodness. To the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today here in my kitchen. Take a second and subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate you all returning subscribers. Thank you so much for coming back and hanging out with me. And for my channel members, oh my goodness, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. If you know someone that wants to make ice cream without the sweetened condensed milk and they don't have to churn it and all that, share the recipe out. Share the recipe out. So, look again. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and taste it. Ooh, and it's creamy. It's soft. It's creamy. It froze just enough. And when I say froze just enough, it's not hard as a rock. You saw me pull it out of there with my ice cream scooper. There are some homemade ice creams that it's like a brick. You then have to sit it out and let it melt some, but not this. It is the perfect texture. It's the perfect consistency. Oh my goodness. And let me tell you something. Ice cream is my favorite dessert out of everything. Offer me ice cream and I'll say yes every time. Let me tell you really quick before we get out of here about the add-ins. Again, this is a basic vanilla ice cream recipe. You can do what I did, just sprinkle some chocolate chips on the top and the end, or you can mix them in. You can put in cookie dough, make some no-bake cookie dough and crumble it up along with some chocolate chips. I would suggest to freeze it as is for maybe about halfway through, an hour, a couple of hours, so it's firm but not solid. Take whatever your add-ins are and mix them in at that time and fold it in so you won't deflate it because it's not fully frozen. So fold your add-ins in and smooth it back over. That way they won't sink to the bottom. You can do caramel. If you have like some caramel sauce that you want to put in there, not hot, but just regular caramel sauce, drizzle it over the top, take a knife and swirl it in like you would making a marble cake at that halfway mark. Strawberries, anything you want to add into your ice cream, you can do that. Now I use vanilla flavor. You can use any flavoring that you want to flavor it. If you want mint chocolate chip, you can use a mint flavor in there, all right? I know a lot of people don't want to use that artificial stuff, and I don't blame them, but if you want the green mint chocolate chip, then just add a dot of green when you are whisking your heavy cream to stiff peaks, and then still add in your chips later, all right? And your mint flavoring, and you'll have mint chocolate chip. It's simple enough, easy enough to play with it. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys get out of here, and guess what? I'm getting ready to go fit. Oh, one last thing. I let my ice cream sit overnight. I actually made a separate one, and it was already in the refrigerator or in the freezer. I let it sit overnight, then I came, and what you just saw me make is now in the freezer. So I usually let mine sit overnight, okay? But 6 hours to overnight. If you're in a hurry and gotta go somewhere and eat it, 6 hours is good, but overnight is better. All right, I will see you all next time. The good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. Bye-bye.